Billie Eilish, she out here winning every award and selling every record. She has a weird look to some.
I love you, and I like what you said, but it's Billie Eilish. Boy,
Oh,
you messed it
I'm
up.
old, man. I'm old.
What's up, y'all? I'm Natalia Perez, and this is Culture Filter, the show where culture debates and battles come to get aired out. Here's who's on the show today.
What up, everybody? It's me, Christian Crosby, in-arena host for the Philadelphia 76ers and founder and owner of Live Life Nice. It's a cause-driven apparel company.
Hey, it's Alex Gervais. I'm a media personality that's been working in the music industry for about 10 years. I also have a podcast called Alex Tries Her Best.
What's up, peeps? I'm Tony Baker, stand-up comedian, actor, YouTuber, podcaster, movie reviewer, you name it, and the resident old man up in here.
Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to jump right in. Our first round is yay or nah. This is where you guys are going to be discussing the biggest headlines of the week. First up, Meek Mill. He was out shopping, trying to get some drip, and then he bumped into his ex, Nicki Minaj, while she was with her hubby. Spoiler alert, it did not end well between them. Meek Mill allegedly had stared down Nicki Minaj, and that's why her husband decided to step up to him. Was he wrong for this? Tony, go ahead.
I think Meek Mill wasn't wrong if he was staring her down in the high-end shopping facility. First of all, no street stare downs can happen in the high-end shopping store, and I think it was wrong, man. You gotta let people move on out here.
Ooh, you got to let people move on. Who needs to be moving on more than Nicki Minaj, though? Because I'm going to say I feel like she holds on a little bit more. I'm going to give you 4 points for that, Tony. Alex, what do you think?
Listen, I'm on good terms with most of my exes. However, I know for a fact if I ran into one of them in a public space, I'd be thrown off, and I would probably be looking at them too, just really caught off guard. That being said, you can't be raising your voice like that in a public place. I don't think this was Meek Mill's thing. I could see that he was trying to de-escalate the situation, but didn't like how Nicki went on the attack.
Ooh. Alex, I really like what you said when you're saying he was trying to de-escalate, because I heard too that, Meek was like, hey, let's try to calm down, let's take it privately, but Kenneth got a little too crazy. Gonna go ahead and give you 5 points for that. Now, Christian, what do you say?
Hey, being though I'm from Philadelphia, Meek is my guy. I'm saying right now, that man did nothing wrong. He's on a new wave right now. He's on another level. This man is trying to change laws in Philadelphia. He's not trying to mess with nobody's ex and stare down anybody. He didn't do anything wrong. The boyfriend was jealous, saw Meek, and started to pop off because he's trying to be famous. It's very obvious. This is very easy. Let's not make this a big thing. Meek was minding his business, and even in the video, I saw the video myself, he was chill, reserved, and trying to get out of there as soon as he saw it was a whole situation.
Okay, Christian, I'm pretty sure everyone was screaming some things at each other, definitely. But you know what? I'm going to give you some extra points for riding for your dude because you're from Philly. So go ahead and give you 6 points for 6 points.
Wait a minute,
for that.
I was set up. Because,
hold on, let me throw it up.
Hey, there is still time. There is still time to get on the board. Don't worry. Next topic, Diddy and the Grammys. Now, Diddy accepted an award at Clive Davis's pre-Grammy party. This is when he decided to put the Grammys on blast. In his speech, he said, quote, "Hip-hop has never been respected by the Grammys. Black music has never been respected by the Grammys." He even went on to tell them that they have 360 days to get it together. Was he in the right, or was it the wrong place to do it at? Christian, what do you think?
I mean, listen, with everything, I think with change, you always have to have an uncomfortable conversation. You see that in so many different aspects with people just trying to stand up for something that they believe in. With Diddy, he's a very smart guy. Was it the right place? Probably not the right place, but I think to get your point across, sometimes you just have to stand up and put your foot down and get your voice out there. You've seen it with people like Colin Kaepernick. He brought a lot of attention to himself, but he did bring a lot of attention to police brutality, which was his mission. I think this has been something that's not new under the sun. You've heard a lot of R&B artists, a lot of hip hop artists, and all different genres complain about this for many years. So
I like that,
think he was
Christian.
just doing what he had to do to bring that attention to it.
I like it, bringing up definitely Colin Kaepernick as well. I think it is one of those things where we need some representation in there. Gonna give you 5 points for that. Alex, what do you think?
Yes, right place, right time. Who cares? Like, obviously, they haven't been doing anything thus far because we continually run into the same issues when it comes to diversity and award shows. So, yeah, honestly, I would have done it at the actual Grammys if he was speaking. But the one thing I'm going to disagree with is changes like that, it's not going to take a year. Ideally, that'd be awesome, but it's not going to take 365 days, but hopefully the Grammys will listen and start putting change in process.
I kind of agree with you on that. I actually do think it was that right place because it was attached to the Grammys. I don't know if the ultimatum that he gave him was realistic. Like you said, 360 days doesn't seem like enough, but I feel like it should happen now. Gonna go ahead and give you 5 points for that, Alex. Tony, give it to me.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. The only thing I'll criticize P. Diddy for is that he didn't say this when he got the best rap album Grammy back in like 97, 98.
Ooh.
That would have been a great time to bring it up then, but he didn't. But I do agree with him, and I feel like we've been complaining about the Grammys for a long time. And sometimes you got to give people a deadline, or else they're not going to do it. Because they say, we'll change it. When? How long we got to wait for this? It's like every time. So
I love that
I'm with
you're
Diddy
like
on this.
complimenting Diddy at the same time, but also putting him on blast. And actually, I'm so for that. He should have said it then. But again, when you're in a space where like Beyonce is there as well and Clive Davis, that is the time to say something. 7 points for you, Tony. Gonna give you that.
Thank you.
All right. I love that you. Thank you. Well, maybe next time I'll give you a little more for that. Thank you. All right, next topic. After Tyler, the Creator, won his Grammy for Best Rap Album for Igor, he decided he went backstage, he talked to reporters, and he said artists that look like him often get put into that urban category despite the genre. Now, do you think he was right for this, or do you think he was wrong? Alex, we're gonna start with you.
Let me tell you something. This is something that actually a few publications have been calling out recently, and they're right. I mean, listen, pop music stands for popular music, and whether the music industry likes that or not, that is hip hop right now, and yet they continually put black artists in this box that's rap, R&B. We have artists like Lizzo that we still put into an R&B box. She's pop. So yes, there is a problem with this, and I'm happy he said something about it.
Ooh, girl, 7 points, mainly because you also mentioned Lizzo, and that is definitely my girl. But you're right. I think these artists, they are bending genres all over the place now. We're seeing it a lot more, and you're right. Hip hop and R&B is popular music right now, so I feel like pop actually needs to change what they think pop is. Christian, I want to hear from you, though.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to piggyback on Alex. I completely agree with her answer. The only thing I'll add to that is this. Most people who actually win Grammys would never do that. Typically, they sell out or they stay quiet because they finally got their acknowledgement. But instead of doing that, Tyler, the Creator, went out of his way to still fight for those who may not have got that acknowledgement. So I give him the utmost respect for saying that in that moment when he knew that might jeopardize him ever winning ever again. I got to give him respect for that because he was right. I think that, we got to progress like we were just talking about. So he kind of put himself out there, and I respect him for that.
8 points for you. I'm coming straight out the box with that because Tyler, the Creator, is one of my favorite artists, and he definitely found the right place to do it at. And like you said, even though he was risking a moment for never winning another Grammy again, he was like, I'm gonna say what it is. It felt like a backhanded compliment, coming and being put into that urban category, even though I bend genres. But Tony, what you say?
Oh, I agree with both of these guys. It's and I give Tyler the utmost respect because he did what P. Diddy didn't do. He won the award and still put the Grammys on the grill mid-award win. You get extra points for keeping the same energy like that. And he's absolutely right. Urban music. What is urban? Like I never liked that title anyway. Urban. Okay. Is that supposed to be black music? So I love the fact that he spotlighted that, and he's absolutely right. And hip hop and R&B, hip hop is popular music, man. Let's be real.
Definitely is. All right, I'm gonna look down at my score. 7 points for you, Tony. Really, really well said. I love it. And I think we all kind of agree on this one. Tyler, the Creator, had a great moment at the Grammys on stage and also backstage. All right, as we can see, we got our points in. And Christian, you got 19 points. Alex is at 17. Tony's at 18, which clearly means that Christian is in the lead. But I'm gonna give you this. that might change, and it very well could be because people are going to start bringing it out this time. All right, we're going to jump into our next round. This is the scouting report, and remember, it is important to get points because after this round, one of you will be cut. Now, this is going to be the scouting report. It's going to be discussing the biggest music news in the week. First topic this round, Migos. Now, in the span of 2 years, Migos have given us 4 albums collectively and a crazy amount of features. Now, Culture 3 has been announced. It's supposed to drop this summer. Are you ready for it, or do you have Migo fatigue? Tony, what do you think?
I have Migos fatigue. I was never really a fan, but I respected their impact on the culture. But they spawned so many sound-alike artists that everybody's kind of sounding like Migos. So when Migos actually comes out again, it's like, again? Even though they didn't come out, because everybody sounds like them. So I am Migos fatigue.
Migos fatigue. All right, Tony. I'm going to give you 3 points for that because it's not Migos' fault that other people are biting their sound. They're just trying to do what they're trying to do. You know what I mean? Alex, I want to hear from you, though.
Okay, if you say you have Migos fatigue, you're a liar because we all know we'll be in the club, it'll be a Friday night, we're drinking, and a Migos song comes on and everyone loses their mind. So, no, I say keep doing it. Obviously, something's working for them and they're winning, so good for them. Bring on the final chapter.
Hey, I like that you know that this Culture 3 is going to be the final chapter in that one. Giving you 5 points for that, Alex, especially because now I want to go out on a Friday night with you, drinking, dancing to Migos. Christian, I want to know what you think, though.
First of all, Culture series has been fire, so of course I'm here for it. I will say they know what they're doing. They were going hard for a long time, and I will admit it got to a point where I was like, I'm hearing a lot of Migos. So I'm kind of with you on that, but I think they have taken a long enough break, and now I'm like, yo, where the Migos at? So now they're coming back. They did it right. They did it right. I'm craving it. I'm here for it. They're about to release it. I know it's going to be fire. Everybody's going to be singing it. There's going to be like 3 to 4 hits that come from the album. I'm here for it. They did what they did. They did it right.
You know what? I think you're right because I think a while ago we were supposed to get Culture 3 and they decided to take that much longer break, which I think we all needed. I think we had a little bit of Migo fatigue. But Christian, I'm going to give you 7 points on that one because you're absolutely right. It's going to be fire and everyone is going to be singing along to that one. All right, we're moving on to our next topic. Lil Wayne made us wait for years for the Carter 5. Then when he finally dropped it, some fans were debating that it sounded a little old at times. Still though, the album debuted at #1. Now we've got Funeral, Lil Wayne's new album. Are you ready for it, or do you think Lil Wayne should retire? Alex, we're gonna start with you.
I mean, honestly, girl, I'm like apathetic at this point. Obviously, the Carter 5 did not leave the impression I'm sure Lil Wayne hoped. That being said, when I looked at the track listing and all of that, it kind of was a shame. The only thing that got me excited about this album was the features. Halsey, DaBaby, Jay-Z. I mean, listen, bring on the album, but I'm excited for it, not really because of Lil Wayne.
Don't you think the features might be able to carry him a little bit, though? He's reaching out to the younger ones. The younger ones.
I was gonna say that's the problem though, because when you have an album like Jay-Z's 444, right? And people are still listening to that. So I don't know.
All right, referencing Jay-Z for sure. I like it. 8 points for you, Alex. Christian.
Thanks, girl.
What do you think?
Hey, you know what? I'm going to be a Lil Wayne fan to the day I die, but I'm not going to sit here and lie for a second.
Ooh.
I haven't been the biggest fan of his latest releases, only because I feel like in comparison to like a Jay-Z has kind of evolved into he's evolved his music with who he is, and I feel like Lil Wayne has struggled with finding his lane as he gets older. So I'm not really here for it lately, although I'll always be a fan of his. I'm excited about it, but I'm on edge about if I'm really gonna like it or not, and I gotta be honest. But I'm a Lil Wayne fan. I'm definitely gonna listen to it, but I don't know if it's gonna be hot.
All right, your on the fenceness is making me deduct a little bit of points with it. I love that you stand for Lil Wayne, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you 4 points for that one. Tony, what you think?
I don't think he should retire one bit. The Rolling Stones are still out here making music, and they are 117 apiece. As long as the music's good, that's all that matters. If he has to lean on features, that's not a good thing. You can still move units like J. Cole with minimal features. As long as you spitting, and make good music, that's all you need. So I'm all for Lil Wayne making a new album.
All right, Tony, I'm gonna go ahead and give you 8 points for that one. But I really am sad that no one mentioned how dope Uproar was from his last album, because that was the dopest track on the album. And if he gives me a full album of all like Uproars, I'm completely down with Lil Wayne. But you never know. All right, our next topic. DJ Academics had a discussion. Well, they were talking about rappers who are slept on because of their appearance. Then Lil Yachty's name came up and said that he'll never be considered a real lyricist because of his look. Do you guys agree with this? I'm gonna start with Tony. Go ahead.
I don't agree with this. If you make good music, you can look like anything. You know what I'm saying? Billie Eilish, she out here winning every award and selling every record. She has a weird look to some, but if the music's good, people are gonna pull up. So I think that's a weak excuse to make just because of his appearance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not buying that.
I love you and I like what you said, but it's Billie Eilish. Boy, you messed it
I'm
up.
old, man. I'm old. You knew who I meant.
If Lil Wayne can still do it, you can too. You're not old. How dare you? I'm only going to give you 3 points for that one. Alex, what do you think?
No, I don't agree with him at all. Listen, in the history of music, no one has been like, hey, you know that guy? He's a little too eccentric in his dress, so he's clearly not talented. That's just not a thing. Now, that being said, I'm not a fan of Lil Yachty's flow. It's like a little too sleepy for me. That has nothing to do with how he looks. That's such a cop-out answer. No, I don't agree.
All right, Alex, you know, I kind of agree with you too. I'm not the biggest Lil Yachty fan, but I do believe that he actually has a really strong pen. Gonna go ahead and give you 6 points for that one. Now, Christian, bring us in. What do you think?
Oh, okay, this is crazy. Well, I don't know who said that, but Lil Yachty, Kendrick Lamar has had the same hair as Lil Yachty, that same look. It doesn't matter what you look like. Well, I will say this, Lil Yachty can rap. He can write really well. He writes for other artists, but the music he presents for himself is not really the most lyrical. So I don't think he's underrated. I think he gets his due respect. People respect him in the music industry for sure. People are getting him to write for them all the time. So I don't think he's underrated. I honestly think he gets the respect he deserves, but he doesn't present his lyricism for himself. So if he's trying to get like lyrical respect, I don't think he deserves it as an artist, but as overall, he definitely does his thing on the pen. So yeah, that's crazy.
I think you're right. Like I said, he has a strong pen, but I need you to start pulling up these Kendrick Lamar photos of him with the same hair as Lil Yachty, because I'm not sure I've ever seen that.
Yo, Kendrick Lamar has done the twisties. I feel like he's had barrettes in his hair.
But not the red. All right, Christian, I gotta stop you there, because seriously, the fact that you compared Lil Yachty's hair to Kendrick Lamar's hair, I'm so confused. Like, I need you to bring up like facts for me. I need the evidence, because that's not true.
Barrettes and the twisties and the dreads and the braids. Like
Kendrick Lamar is offended by you. 3 points for you, Christian. All right, that was the end of the round. We got to see what's going on. So as you can see, we got our points. Christian, you're at 33. Alex, you got 36. Tony, 32. Oh, I'm so sorry. You have been eliminated. Oh, thank you so much. But you're still going to hang out with us, don't worry. But don't be too sad. Look at you, so sad. I'm so sorry. Be better next time, though. All right, guys, now it is down between Christian and Alex. Anything can change, and now is the time. Do not hold back. We're going into our final round. Now, remember, after this, a Culture Filter champion will be crowned. You'll also shout out your MVP of the week. So let's get into it. Our last round is repost or report. This is everything going down in social media. I'm gonna give you a topic, and you're gonna say, is it a repost or a report? And we're starting off with the passing of Kobe Bryant. This week, we lost a legend, Kobe Bryant. Now, after his passing, a lot of people have been talking about how his life has inspired them and how they want to be better. Now, 50 Cent, always known for online trolling, even came out and said that he is done. He said, I feel like I have to achieve what I want in life now after this. I have to focus. I'm not arguing with anyone anymore. I'll deal with it another way if there's a problem. Do you believe him or not? Is this a repost or report? Alex, start.
Repost, solely because I'm so happy he finally came to this conclusion. Do I think he'll stick to it? I don't think so, but I really, really hope he does. because I mean, you should be above all that at this point. You've had such a successful career. You don't have to be online trolling. You're not a 13-year-old girl. So that's all I'm saying.
Christian?
I hope he doesn't come after me after saying that. Like, that's the scary
he's
part.
coming.
He'll come
He's
right
coming.
back into
Be
it.
careful, Alex. Be careful, Alex. Look, in my heart of hearts, I am pro positivity. I would repost that because I support his change of heart. But in my heart of hearts, I'm reporting this thing. 50 Cent is a master of trolling. If there's one thing 50 Cent is good at, it is trolling. I want to believe him, but my heart is telling me, nah, bruh. Nope. He'll be back. He'll be back to the trolling. And I think a lot of people, unfortunately, love 50 Cent for that. I would prefer for him to stop the trolling, but I think he's going to go back to it. So I'm going to report this to the social media police. He's capping. But, that's just my...
I personally don't believe he's capping, but I am with you. Well, it'll be interesting to see if he decides to make that full-on change. He did say, though, that he's not going to be arguing with anyone anymore. He didn't say about maybe taking jabs left and right or maybe leaking fake power footage. But Alex, going to go ahead and give you 4 points. Going to give you Christian. I'm going to give you 3 points for that one. All right, our next one. After calling it quits, it looks like YG and Kehlani are back together. And it is more than just holding hands. They were spotted at Meek Mill's Grammy after party on the dance floor. YG literally picked her up and had her like on his neck, and they were freaky dancing. Are you guys here for it? Is this a repost or a report? Christian, go.
Yeah, whatever makes them happy. That's their business. If they want to be back together, go for it. If you want to break up tomorrow, do that. If you want to get back again, yeah. If you want to break up again, woohoo. Like, do your thing. It's your life. It's your business. Whatever makes them happy. If they're back, I'm reposting it. I support them. I hope whatever they want to do works out for them. Let's go.
Alex?
Listen, it's not my relationship. It's not my business. I'm reposting it. That being said, YG, do not hurt Kehlani. She is too perfect for this world, and everyone's gonna come for you if you do, and you do not want to have that reputation. Take care of her. She's incredible.
He definitely needs to take care of Kehlani because you're right. She's, oh my God, she's so near and dear to my heart. But I gotta say, Christian, you edged out a little bit in this one just for the yay, because I never expected you to get that many yays in there. Gonna give you 8 points for that. Alex gonna hit you with 7 points. Now, last topic. So as you know, the current NBA logo features former NBA player and Lakers player Jerry West. Now, after the untimely death of legend Kobe Bryant, fans want the logo changed. Over 2 million people have signed a petition asking the NBA to make Kobe the official logo. Is this a repost or a report? Alex, start with you.
Repost. Listen, I didn't grow up a Lakers fan. I'm from the Philadelphia area, but I've lived in LA for 6 years now. And what's amazing to see is how this man has impacted so many people's lives. Absolutely. It's literally the very least they can do, and hopefully they won't even have any issue doing it.
Christian?
So this one hits close to home. As you know, I'm one of the hosts for the Sixers, so I work with the NBA. I got to say that, the NBA is probably one of the most progressive leagues as far as forward thinking. And I know that whatever they decide to do, they're going to do everything in their power to support. I'm seeing a lot of people right now in the community coming together to honor Kobe. So I'm going to repost. I think the people deserve to voice their opinion on what they want to see and how they want him to be honored. So I know that NBA is going to take that into account and do what's best. But, just rest in peace to Kobe and, his daughter and all of the other passengers.
Christian, thank you so much for that. Good job on both of you guys. Alex, I'm going to go ahead and give you 6 points. Christian, giving you 8 points for that final round. And now that we got it all added up, here it is. Christian, you got 52 points. Alex, 53. That makes Alex our Culture Filter champion. Congratulations, Alex. Get it, girl. So now it is your time. This is you, all of you, no interruptions, your time to shine. Shout out your MVP of the week.
Okay, MVP of the week. I have to say, I'm actually going to give it to an entire city, the city of Los Angeles, man, especially after what happened on Sunday. I have seen the city come together and just love and support each other and be so kind, and it's been the coolest thing ever. So yeah, Los Angeles is my MVP because best city.
That means I'm an MVP. Hey, thank you so much for being here, guys. Tony, Alex, Christian, we want to know, where can everyone follow you at? Go ahead and start, Christian.
Hey, listen, everybody, give me a follow. Twitter, Instagram, at Christian Crosby. I'm also getting on my TikTok game right now, so give me a follow on TikTok. Same thing, at Christian Crosby. And make sure you support the brand, at Live Life Nice. It's a cause-driven digital media and apparel company. Our sole purpose is to inspire acts of nice. So support, follow me. I'm thirsty. I need followers. Hit me up.
All right, so for me, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Alex on the mic. That's ALEX on the MIC. And also have a podcast you can listen to wherever you listen to podcasts. It's called Alex Tries Her Best. And we take on a new topic every week, from breakups, dating, body empowerment, racism in America, literally everything. So give it a listen.
Hey guys, you can find me at losers.com. I repeat, losers.com. You can also find me at firstoneeliminated.org. firstoneeliminated.org. No, I'm kidding. Find me at Tony Baker Comedy on everything. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Tony Baker Comedy, TonyBakerComedy.com.
Tony, I love you. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. That's all for this week's episode. Thank you so much for watching Culture Filter. I'm Natalia Perez. Bye.